Module 3, Lab 5, Task 1, scanning a target network using Metasploit. All right, so on our Parrot security machine, we're going to open a Mate terminal and get root access and cd enter to jump to the root directory. All right, in the terminal window, we're going to type in service. Oops. PostgreSQL start and hit enter. All right, now we're going to type in MSF console and enter to start the Metasploit framework. All right, an MSF command line appears. Type db_status to get the status of the database. If you receive the message, no connection, the database did not connect to the MSF, but we're currently connected to it. All right, now we're going to type an nmap command, tac capital PN, tac S capital S, tac capital A, tac OX, we'll call it test, 10.10.1.0/24. And enter. All right, nmap begins scanning the subnet and displays the results. It's going to take about 5 minutes for the scan to complete. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording until the scan is finished. All right, our scan is complete. And after the scan completes, nmap displays the number of active hosts in the target network. And here we're seeing 7 responding hosts. Now we're going to do a DB import. Oops, DB import of test and hit enter to import the nmap results from the database. All right, now type in hosts and hit enter to view the list of active hosts along with their MAC addresses, OS names, etc. And you can get a little bit better formatting here, a little bit more real estate. As you can see on my desktop and in the screenshot in your lab instructions. All right, now type services or db_services and hit enter to receive a list of the services running on the active hosts. All right, in addition to running nmap, there's a variety of other port scanners that are available within the Metasploit framework to scan the target systems. All right, type in search port scan and hit enter. And the Metasploit port scanning modules appear, as you can see on my desktop. All right, here we're going to use the auxiliary scanner port scan SYN module to perform a SYN scan on the target systems. So to do that, we're going to type in auxiliary use auxiliary scanner port scan SYN module and press enter. We're going to use this module to perform a SYN scan against the target IP address range, which is 10.10.1.5 through 23. All right, looking for port 80 through the ETH0 interface. All right, so to do this, we're going to issue a set interface command, ETH0, enter, set ports 80. Oops, space there shouldn't matter, but set our hosts 10.10.1.5 through 23 and set threads to 50. All right, once our options are set, we're going to type in run and press enter to initiate the scan against the target IP range. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause while the scan completes. We'll resume once the scan is finished. All right, the scan is now completed. Now we're going to perform a TCP scan for open ports on the target systems. So again, we're going to use the use auxiliary command, scanner, port scan, TCP module, and hit enter. Now we're going to type in hosts TAC-R to automatically set the option with the discovered hosts present in our database. You can also use a set our hosts target IP address and press enter. All right, we're going to perform a TCP scan for open ports on 10.10.1.22 as scanning multiple IP addresses consumes more time. All right, so we're going to type in run. Oops, let's go ahead and set the R hosts to 10.10.1.22. And run. All right, the results appear, displaying all open TCP ports on the target IP address. Now that we've determined the active host on the target network, we can further attempt to determine the OSs running on the target systems. As there are systems in our scan that have port 445 open, we're going to use the module scanner SMB version to determine which version of Windows is running on a target and which Samba version is on a Linux host. All right, so to do so, first type back and then press enter to revert to the MSF command line. Then we're going to type use auxiliary scanner, SMB, SMB version, and press enter. We're going to use this module to run an SMP version scan against the target IP address range, which is 10.10.1.5 through 23. So we'll set our hosts to 10.10.1.5 TAC23. And we're going to set threads to 11. All right, type in run and press enter to discover SMB versions on the target systems. All right, and there's our versions. And the results appear displaying the OS details of the target hosts. All right, you can further explore various modules of Metasploit, such as the FTP module to identify the FTP version running on the target host. This information can be further used to perform vulnerability analysis on the open services discovered in the target host. All right, this concludes the demonstration of gathering information on open ports, a list of services running on active hosts, and information related to OSs, amongst others. Close all open windows, and that completes our lab.